Hey, welcome back. 5 Minutes with Mark here in the Hall of Fame room, and I have my esteemed colleague, the manager of North American Recruiting and Field Sales, Mr. Randy McCreary. Good to have you here, Randy.
Thanks, Mark.
Hey, I just wanted to ask you a question. You know, and it's very appropriate that we're here with the backdrop of the top 50 distributors in the world. We've been talking a lot here on our 5 Minutes with Mark about how to get big in Kirby. How to go, you know, obviously you can do anything with enthusiasm, but once you get a business and you start recruiting and you have a huge demo count, you have maybe a network of a couple DTs, what's the secret? It's not a secret, but what is the key to really cranking it up and being part of the top 10 in the world, in your opinion, sir?
Well, you know, all of those people have one thing in common.
What would that be, Randy?
They were recruited. Whether they were recruited by a blind ad, a traditional platform that we talk about, or they were Kirby Life recruits. Because when you look at these little banners, the Kirby Life recruit with Josh Hedger, or with Ricky Jacob, or Tisha Finley, or what's Andrea Cortez, or Jeff Yonda, and of course they needed the Gladys. You know, they're all were brought in by Kirby Life. So I mean, the key to recruiting is understanding that Kirby's driven not just by sales and not by us having the best product, but by us sharing that opportunity by recruiting with people into the business. And
absolutely.
If you bring more people in, I don't think you said it's not a secret, that creates more demos, and more demos creates more sales. So we're people driven.
Would you agree that it's almost like that guy Mark Helo says, the 6 M's?
Yeah.
Shall we say it together?
We'll do it.
Many more men make many more sales. So if you just bring in people,
Yep.
and you have people, and they're going to work, whether it be on a van program or on a lead program, your company is just having a demo count, and if you're doing a whole bunch of demos, it stands to reason, especially now with the germ phobia after the COVID thing, people are buying Kirby's.
Yeah.
You get in a home, they're buying Kirby's. So these people, safe to say, are doing more demos than, say, those people way over there.
Yeah.
So they're doing more demos because they have more dealers in the field daily?
Right.
And what's the best way to find people?
Well, they'll probably, some of them are
Obviously
probably,
Kirby Life.
honestly, we're probably double recruiting, but the best way is
I
just
mean, like Jeff
Kirby Life.
Yonda's been double
Right,
recruiting
double
lately,
recruiting,
and
that's
he's
why he
doubled his business?
He won Dublin, just won a bunch of free Kirby's from the Platinum Rewards campaign we had.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, the Kirby business is a simple business, all right? If you share the opportunity with people, you bring them into our culture, let them understand the opportunity we have for them to enjoy the same success you're enjoying at that moment. At what level you're at, Kirby, whether it's a dealer level you're successful, the team leader, DT, or FD. Bringing Kirby Life people in makes it exponential. It's the best way to bring the sharpest people in because you work with them more. Or any just traditional recruiting, but I would just, at whatever level I'm at right now in Kirby, I would know that I can only do so many demos myself personally. But if I had 10 guys like me, obviously we're going to sell a lot more Kirby's. So recruiting is the key to the growth in business. These people have figured that out, and that's why they're on the top.
Did you say exponentially or supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Both.
I see. So it's just people.
Yep.
So if you're really to boil the Kirby business down, really whoever has the most dealers is going to pitch the most Kirby's, is going to get the most sales.
Yep.
So really the simple basic reality of Kirby is you got to recruit people.
Yep.
We don't care if they come from Kirby Life, we don't care if they come from an ad, we don't care if they come from a QR code, we don't care if you have signs up on a roadside, anything you want.
Right.
If you're figuring out how to just get people to fill out an application and you're talking to them and you're training them and they can go out and do countdowns and they can come in and either go on leads or go on a van, demos is all it takes.
It is.
So it's people. So that would almost lead into the 6 Ps, I would think.
Proper planning
Prevents
prevents
poor performance.
Right.
Because if you're not recruiting,
Right.
you're selling personals and you're never going to get to 360.
You're not going to grow. Yeah.
So if you want to grow a Kirby, I think we just figured out the whole business in a nutshell, Randy. Recruit.
That's all it is.
Recruit.
Right.
Recruit.
There are a lot of people out there that are looking for something better. There are a lot of people out there that are unhappy at their current jobs.
Mhm.
And believe it or not, there's still a lot of people that are underemployed and unemployed. So we have a market to actually tap into. We just have to share that opportunity, and we have to recruit to do that.
I love it. Well, thanks for coming in and visiting with me. We
5
really,
minutes with Mark.
I appreciate it.
Might have been 6.
I might even invite you back again later in the week. You all
I'd
right
love
with
to.
that?
I'd love to, yeah.
All right. Thank you. And we're out. We are
Positive.